Hey everybody, welcome back to Kinfolk Farms. Appreciate you guys stopping by. My name is Shane. I'm here with my grandkids. I got one playing in the truck, one playing with the truck. Today's video is a little different. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about our channel and something that has happened to me, or something that had happened to me this week, or maybe a little more than a week ago. I finally got a video. To me, it's not really a viral video. It's not a viral video at all. But to me, it was a little milestone for me. I finally put out a video that I hit over 1,000 views. And man, that was pretty exciting. Especially when I average around 100 views, 80 to 100 views, something like that. I'm just a little, we're just a little small channel. But man, that was pretty exciting. It was a video about our opening day of bow season this year. And boy, that got my mind to thinking, man, that's pretty cool to get 1,000 views plus. And that can really get you thinking about how you want your channel to go. Do you want your channel to start leaning more towards the hunting side of things? Because man, it was a hunting video and it just took off. But that's not really what our channel is. Our channel is basically a channel of just our life here on this little piece of property we bought. It's my grandkids hanging out with me all the time. Sometimes it may be a fishing channel, sometimes it may be a hunting channel. We're going to put out fishing and hunting and gardening, which we're horrible at, and throwing egg crates out the truck, and we just do tons of stuff, like fighting with these pigs and our quail, and we just have a lot of stuff going on around here. We're a really busy family because we're all truck drivers and we stay busy all the time. What I'm getting at is we're basically just a channel showing how we live on this farm. I think we veer mostly towards the homesteading side of things, but I don't really consider us homesteaders because we can some stuff, but we don't prep for things, and we're the worst gardeners in the world, but and apparently we're the worst pig wranglers in the world, but we like to show how we do things on our farm, and we don't really try to hide anything. We show you, like with our turkeys, how we lost all but 2. We had 12 and lost all but 2. Could not for the life of us figure out how we're losing these birds. We lose one every other day. It wasn't from predators, they would just die. And if you go back and watch some of our videos, you'll see our little, how we went through that. And but then we got the good things too, like the quail, for instance. We can't do no wrong with the quail. Everything is just absolutely perfect. Our chickens, we just have no problems with our chickens. But we like to try to show how we live on our little piece of property here out in Meriwether County. So some videos may be headed towards the hunting side, the fishing side, raising all our food, and we do some things too besides all. We do a lot of armadillo hunting. Believe it or not, everybody just is like, really, armadillo hunting? Armadillos are a big nuisance out here in the South, and so in order to keep them beat back, we have a little fun and do armadillo hunting with me and my nephew, and we do a lot of trapping. I've done some trapping videos before. We do tons of trapping out here in order to keep the predators beat back, because we free range all our chickens and our turkeys, so we like to try to keep them beat back. But like I said, I really didn't want to start heading. I seen that video, it got so many views, and it had my head spinning, going, ooh, I think I'm onto something. But I really don't want to do that. I like I like doing the videos of just us everyday living out here. I really enjoy that, and I think that's what we're just going to stick with. It's so much simpler. I got these kids running around having fun with us, and all my subscribers are just the best. They seem to be on track with just about whatever I do. I absolutely have some of the best subscribers ever, and we're steady growing. It's really been nice. We're getting, we're not blowing up, but we're getting a pretty good little subscriber base. I've really been excited with it. I'm pushing towards 1,000 now. I'm at like 713, something like that. I'm really excited. But guys, stick around. That's enough rambling. I just want to say I'm pretty excited about the video. I'll put it at the end of this one to show y'all what video I'm talking about. But today we're going to get into Mason in just a second, okay? But today, we're going to take this ramp. I hadn't even been up there to the pigs this morning. I just came outside. But we're going to go check on the pigs. We have 2 left. We did get 2 hauled to the processor. We got 2 left. I'm thinking we're going to widen this ramp. They walk up it. It's kind of like, it's not really like a balance beam. They got plenty of room, but for 300-pound pigs, I'm thinking about widening it. For the other reason is we got something coming up this weekend. We're thinking if we can't get these 2 pigs to load up on that truck, we've heard it from everybody, we're thinking of tying a rope around these things, hooking them to the tractor, and we've heard it from a bunch of people to do this. My next door neighbor, he's had horses and stuff his whole life, so I called him and he said, just tie a rope around the shoulders and drag them in with the tractor. So I think that's what we may end up doing. We're not sure once we get one in what the other one's going to do, if we're just going to end up taking one at a time. But still some more pig adventure videos coming up, so stick around. I'm going to go widen this ramp, if anything, so when we pull them, at least the ramp will be wide enough to where they won't fall off the ramp as we're pulling them. So I thought we'd go widen this ramp, pick some okra. I got some okra that needs to be picked, and see what else we can get into. Stick around. Well, these girls are not happy. And when I cool off here in just a second, I'm trying to find some shade. I thought I'd come sit with the pigs. It is 96 degrees. We're finally going to get a little cool spell coming this weekend. I'm not sure when I'm going to put this out, but we're going to get a cool spell this weekend. Well, you know, in the mid 80s. So for us, that's going to be a cool spell. It's finally going to start dropping by the middle of next week. It's supposed to get down high 70s, low 80s. It's supposed to be fall, finally. But these girls are not happy. I don't see how their bellies are all swelled like they used to be. I mean, I want you to look. They're just eating leaves. Let me tell you guys something. All you guys send suggestions. I absolutely love it. I really appreciate it. But this is only our 2nd year raising pigs, and last year we were spoiled. We opened the gate 30 minutes time they were in, and we set it up like 7 days early. And being as it was set up for 7 days, like I say, the very first day they were loaded up in 30 minutes. So I turned the power off, and they literally destroyed this place. They about dug out over here at the gate. I mean, they were just, would you go sit down? They were just tearing everything up, wanting out of the gate. So this year we decided to wait a little longer, set it up, and we thought they were going to go right in. We're going on, we've hauled the other 2 off, but we're going now on like 6 days, I think, that these guys have just been eating that. And I'm not going to tell you no story. I fed them yesterday out here on the ramp, and I heard people say, don't feed them on the ramp. You're training them to feed on the ramp. I can't starve my pigs. If you put 6 months time into these things and the money that we've spent in feed, and I can't just starve them to death because they're so stubborn to go on here. So we're just sort of taking our time, and when they want to go in, they'll go in, hopefully. But I got something we're thinking about doing. We've heard a bunch of people say tie a rope around them, put the tractor at the front of the pen, tie a rope around them and pull them in. So that's the whole reason we're building this ramp. So hopefully it'll be a little wider for them. They won't fall off and they'll slide right in. But I can't just starve these guys. Now we did cut out the water. We're letting their water hole dry up, and we put the water, we got some suggestions about that. So we put the water in there, and I've been showing them every day, hey, we're feeding you, you know, putting the water in here in the trailer. So, and it has still not worked. So I'm thinking this weekend, we're gonna drag them up with the tractor. I don't know if I want to video that or not. Send me some comments. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I know y'all do. But send me some comments. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. I'm not sure. I've never done this, so I'm not sure how cruel it's going to look. But regardless, we got to get these pigs out of here. They got to go to the processor. And I talked to my neighbor this week. He's been into horses and everything his entire life. He's 70, and he told me just tie a rope around and pull them in with a truck, with the tractor. So stick around. I'll show you guys what we're doing on the trailer, how we got the water in there, and the fruit has still been in there for going on 6-7 days now, and it's just getting ridiculous. But these girls will not load up. Stick around. I'll show you guys the trailer now that I've cooled off a little bit. Well, as you can see, guys, this is the the pond, the little water hole. We have completely cut it out, let it dry up. We took the water barrel out and set it over there. I'm gonna give them some water here in just a minute. But what I wanted to do was we're gonna pull I think we're gonna park the tractor out there, hook a rope to the bucket, run it through the pen out here, feed the pigs right here. I've been feeding them right here. Well, yesterday I did. I fed them right here. And that way we can sort of keep them to where they start getting used to this ramp. And hopefully they'll slide right up. And I wanted it wider is the reason I put this on here. I wanted it wider. It seemed like just it was so narrow and they would fall off as they were walking up. But I wanted a little wider so they didn't fall off. And when we pull them, we're not going to say just pull them till they drag, you know, just drag them up. We're going to have somebody here poking them on the butt and pulling them through. That's what my neighbor said, and we're going to try it. We're going to try it. I'm nervous as heck about this because like I say, I've never done anything like this before. I was just spoiled with last year, but look at that. All this stuff has been sit on here. Like I say, we put the water. We put a big water bucket on here, and we come out here every day and fill it full of water. Of course, it stays full, but we show them that there's water in it by spraying it. We done drug the water hose out here, and we're doing everything we possibly can. And I'm down here from the south. If these were my two pigs, I would have done shot them and hung them up on our skinning rack, and we'd just be grinding them right now. But they're not my pigs. I raised one for my next door neighbor, and I raised one for Travis's best friend. And like I said, I put all this time and money in, so my two's at the processor. We just got to get their two on. But they are giving us a fit trying to get on here. But that's my plan. We spread this out, fixed it where hopefully it'll be a little more comfortable for them to go up, and we'll see what happens. I know they're not wanting to move around much. It's like I say, it's 96 degrees. I'm gonna spray some more water and I'm gonna put some feed out here. Because like I say, guys, I feed my animals like crazy. And it's just not in my blood to not feed them. And I know I'm gonna get a bunch of comments. Everybody, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do that. And I believe half of y'all sending me comments on it have never raised pigs or of course, like I say, this is only my second time, but I take everything with a grain of salt. But it is what it is. I feed them right here for right now because I just can't lose my pigs. And it breaks my heart too. It breaks my heart that they're not eating. It's just sad, you know, and I'm not gonna not feed my pigs just because they won't load up, because I figure, they ain't going nowhere. They'll eventually load up. That's my sort of my train of thought. They'll eventually load up. But anyway, guys, let me put some water in here. I'm gonna give them a little food, pick some okra, and we'll close this thing out. Come on, girl. Beak, 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 beak. Oh. Tell me I don't spoil my pigs. Yeah, sweet potato. I love sweet potatoes. But guys, we got a lot of patience. We'll get them loaded up. I don't want to hurt my pigs, and I don't want to starve them. It's really tearing me up with the water thing. But I don't know what else to do. I figure cut the water off, surely, because we got some suggestion on that to cut the water off. Surely they go in, but no, they are refusing. But what our plan is, like I say, we're gonna get the tractor, run a rope through there. We may end up taking one at a time, because I'm sure when we do one, the other one is not probably gonna go right here. But if we feed them here, well, they'll probably go here. But we run the rope out, run it through there, around their chest. We're gonna run it right around the chest and have a little clamp that we can just clamp to the rope and then start pulling them right up that ramp, and have somebody behind popping them on the butt. And let me know if y'all want me to video that, because I'm curious how cruel that'll look. Like I say, I've never done this before, but my neighbor, he said he's done it 1,000 times. He said he's done it with horses. Just pull them in. He said sometimes you get stubborn animals and they just won't work. You just have to force them in. So we're going to do that this weekend, just for the fact that nobody's home. I got to go to work here in a minute anyway. Travis is at work now. We're both truck drivers, and we run 2 different schedules, so we're never home at the same time. Going to be interesting. Going to be interesting. But guys, like I say, send us some more comments. Let us know what you think about the rope thing. Because regardless, we're going to do it anyway. If they don't load up on their own, that's our next course of action. They just look so sad with nothing to eat. I can't not feed them. Yeah, well, I think they're liking that ramp a little better, because they're actually coming a little further than what they were. I'm hoping that water, I'm praying that that water will drag them up on here. I know they're getting water from the tomatoes. But guys, I appreciate y'all checking out our channel. I appreciate the ones that have subbed. Thank y'all so much. And if you're not a subscriber to our channel, hit that subscribe button. We'd really, really appreciate it. Keep up with what's going on over here at our little farm. Like I say, some of these videos are going to be hunting, some are going to be fishing, some are going to be with the grandkids. Of course, they went in because it's 96 degrees. They didn't want to come play with the pigs. Some's going to be a little bit of gardening. We're into the muscadines. We're eventually going to turn this whole pasture into a muscadine vineyard. I'm putting in 6 more rows this fall, because like I say, I'm on a budget just like everybody else. But appreciate the heck out of you guys watching our videos. Subscribe, like, share. We'll keep y'all up to date what's going on with pigs. Look, give me a comment too what you think about us pulling these jokers in here with a rope. Hadn't seen that on YouTube yet. Like I say, I've never done anything like this. It's only my 2nd year raising them, and these guys have been such a headache. But I really appreciate it, guys. We will see y'all on the next video.